Palau, a small island nation in the Pacific, has for years faced pressure from China. And recently, its president reportedly said the countries were, quote, already at war. Palau is of strategic importance to China. It's a key part of the second island chain, a string of islands in the Western Pacific where the U.S. is trying to curb Chinese influence. And it's one of Taiwan's few remaining diplomatic allies, despite pressure from China to cut ties with Taipei in favor of Beijing. Palauan President Serangoon Whips Jr. says China has weaponized tourism and illegally sent vessels into its waters to pressure the country. And he believes a pattern of organized crime involving Chinese nationals may be part of China's attempts to intimidate the country.
We definitely see an uptick in organized crime coming into Palau, whether it's the online gaming operations. We've had a record number of drug busts at the airport of Chinese nationals bringing in drugs. These are all issues, I think, that help weaken us as a nation.
In a statement, Taiwan's foreign ministry condemned China's use of big money diplomacy to infiltrate Pacific Island nations and extend its influence, and said its actions threaten security and stability in the region. As Palau sounds alarm bells about China's threats, the U.S. reaffirmed its commitment to Pacific Island nations at a meeting in Papua New Guinea and in a statement highlighting plans to drive economic growth in the region, including investments in digital connectivity and undersea cables, areas Taiwan has also been putting in resources. This all comes at a time when Australia, the U.S., and other nations are competing with China for influence in the region. In recent years, several of Taiwan's former allies in the Pacific have switched diplomatic recognition to China. And reports emerged that Beijing played a part in the Solomon Islands' decision to exclude Taiwan and other partners from this year's Pacific Islands Forum. But there's also some signs of resistance. Fellow Pacific Island nation Papua New Guinea and Australia agreeing on the text of a mutual defense treaty that aims to cut Beijing's influence.
This is in the interests of Papua New Guinea and in the interests of Australia. And that is why this is a historic move forward. We, of course, cooperate all of the time across the board. What this does is formalise what I think is a common sense position, resulting from our history and resulting from our geography.
China has yet to respond to Whip's statement about war, and the impact on relations with both sides is still uncertain. But it is clear that Palau and other Pacific Island nations remain an area of interest for major countries vying for power in the region. Dolphine, Chen, and Cadence, Quaranta for TaiwanPlus.